Hello, hello. And the name of the quest I'm on is The Sun Shall Fall. And I say, I think not. So, yeah. Assassination attempt. Shall we? Okay. Got the thumbnail up. Copying the link, sending to Twitter or X. Okay. Do. Okay. Okay. Now let's pop out that shot. Poppity pop pop pop. Okay. Now there we go. And hey, looks like that only took me like about a minute. Not bad. Ah, nice. And I've got like 26 spots open in my resources. Okay. The sun shall fall. I would like my medicine pouch to have a little bit more in it. I think I'm going to do that. Ow. Okay, medicinal order. I don't need to fully fill it, although I would like to, but I want to have it at least somewhat filled. I mean, I'll also kill things when they come across my sightline.
Save these for the trail.
That boar went down. Yeah, and I've got so many event metal shards that I don't really care about using regular arrows just willy-nilly.
That'll help.
Yeah, that's a good amount more than I had before.
Machine's quick.
Yeah, you followed me, dude. You do. You, I did not become aggressive with you. You became aggressive with me.
Handy.
Yeah. I can't believe that took me 3 shots. Hey, Raccoon.
Grab this now.
Ah, guess that's not a killable bird. Oh, my aim sucks right now. Ah, okay. Cannot believe how bad my aim sucked there.
Looks good.
What the hell? Okay. Okay. Now, here we go. Okay, it was the raccoon skin that I needed for that. I knew I needed something for raccoon. Yeah, for that, for the potions as well. I am using that for the sharp shot bow. Okay, nice. Well, I will need to get more raccoon skins, but for now, it's good. There we go. Oh, wait, that's Owen's place.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. These aren't good. They're necessities. Won't cost you a shard just today.
Up we go.
Kadish once again leads the Hunter's Lodge.
Love how they all respect me now. The sun shall not fall. Not while I have anything to say about it.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy,
Hey, Tommy.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse.
Okay.
If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
And even
I'll
though you're
round up
not
my
here
men.
now, thank you for the
I'll
like.
meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She thought of you.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Over here. Going down now. Finding a warehouse.
The people here won't stand for cheating. Meridian.
Going up again. Doo-doo.
Woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or
Preferably with no friends or family. Here we are.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
That's Aaron all decked out.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right,
It's a bomb, all
I'll
right.
shut up.
Iron,
Well
copper,
crafted.
chemical explosive. Touch sensitive detonator.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
Okay. Examine.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Yep. Aaron, want to
Help
help?
me push this out.
Okay.
You're a lot stronger than me.
Force. I'm good at that.
I'm good at that.
What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Run!
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still
And
standing.
Meridian is still standing.
Dervahl said he'd make a Vought watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Okay. This way.
Can I interest you in a reasonable... Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line!
Set up a bucket line. Okay then.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Sorry, Khedive, not right now.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Okay, going down, I guess.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Yep. Tunneling! And then he made a ladder over there. Nah, wrong button! Wrong button! Yes, I died on purpose. I suppose I could have just hit restart from save. Okay. You see, I accidentally swung instead of jumping. Oops. Let's keep it quiet. Like I said, the sun shall not fall.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Okay, there we go. Even though I hit it multiple times on my own.
Full already.
Okay. What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Okay then.
Over here! It's her!
Why does
That's fine.
Avad always have to do the fighting? It's not over yet, Nora. Any good
Oh, that was easy.
Ram Tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Well, shit. Yep, here we go. Glinthawks or Stormbirds?
Fight.
Glinthawks. Okay.
Get a machine to do it for you! Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Uh-huh. You're dead. You just don't know it yet. Okay. Talk to Derval. Okay. Well, I love that he's still alive.
carry more.
Okay. Hi, Derval.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know
How to make it hurt.
They'll
even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Yep, he's the butt of it, not the actual axe. Good errand. Good boy. Talk to Ava, talk to Erend, talk to Derval. Optional. I always do optional.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels
Woefully insignificant.
You saved my life.
Yeah.
You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
You and Ursa.
Were you and Ursa, you know.
I suppose it's obvious how I feel.
Hey, hamster.
How I felt about her.
Like I said in my tweet,
she didn't just give me advice.
Not on my watch. The sun did not fall.
But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Derval.
Only Derval.
He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him.
That'd be why he hated Avad so much.
And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Derval?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, it's probably going to be kind of...
My father was very
terrible.
Creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Derval is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse.
What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land.
That's great to hear.
Do you know?
I've heard a lot of really good stuff.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.
Okay. Okay, I'm going down to speak to Derval before I speak to Erend. You found a boss that got the moveset of the 8 boss in Sekiro. Oh, ow! I hate that 8 boss. I mean, if they want to cause pain, that's probably a good choice. Just saying.
Look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved. There are no shadows.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see,
I'm busy.
I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not worth
Okay. Can I shoot him?
it. Funny to pester the
This damn Oseram.
By the way, when I saw when I first saw the Death Burger, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble." And then 3 minutes later, I won. It was like, okay. I think I accidentally found its weak spot and was shooting it without actually having intended to, because I don't think it was supposed to go down as fast as it did.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa.
Don't forget to hit like, by the way.
She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want
What
to
you
do.
want to do? Yep.
You're asking me?
And thank you for
I'm
like. I
pretty
appreciate
sure
it.
You're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Yeah, don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
But you're
Yeah,
not.
but you
that's
won't.
that's the thing.
Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So what now?
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less
Let's
chit-chat.
chat.
More drinking.
More drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
Eeh.
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that.
I can live with that.
In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Okay.
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to
master.
All
before breakfast. I have gotten all of the cauldrons, by the way.
When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
Yep.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
She likes me. Yay! I say meridian. Woot. Woot, woot, woot. Skills. I have 4 skill points. Now, what do you use them on? Seriously consider the combat override because I like to call them out. But, I mean, there's also strike from below, which would also then let me get leader strike, or strong strike, which makes all those strikes go better. I'm gonna go for fast reload. I think I'm gonna go for the. I think I'm gonna go for the Grave Horde.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guardian again.
Level 43 reached. Honestly, I think I'm over leveled for the main stuff. Oopsie. because I was doing the cauldrons and stuff like that.
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next? A woman as king?
I love this bit.
I've seen this 4 times already.
I guess I'm not allowed to kill that one. Oh, I actually need more more Ridgewood. Interested? Okay. There's a freaking resource supply box that just gives you rocks. There we go. Look at how many metal shards I have. Okay. Now, the Grave Horde beckons. And the funny thing is that I've already got the in the campfire by the Grave Horde because I was going to the Frozen Wild. Okay. Okay, going down. Ah, it's actually open. It's open now. It was not open before.
Careful. They're inside too.
Eyes on me, brother!
Yeah, I probably should have been a little bit more careful.
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
Yeah, I could have been better about that.
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
Still on approach.
A live one. And it's pissed.
It's pissed.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs. Then push back out.
Then push back out. I think so.
Frozen in ice in time.
I haven't beaten it before, so I mean, it's hard for me to actually say.
Like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds.
But I honestly think yes.
Hey, I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn. If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
I mean, this certainly looks like it's endgame sort of stuff.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Look at time, we're close. Anti-MOB on point. Hoorah!
Hoo-ah! Test killed in action. Okay.
Never know when I might need these.
Hoo-ah! Whee!
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. Bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was...
5?
5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched.
Already being torched.
Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm
Not so sure. I still don't know exactly what Zero Dawn is. I'm pretty sure I've got a pretty good idea about what it is, but I'm not sure is the thing. Oh, this is what the cauldron maps look like. Interesting. So yeah, this is a ruin.
What was this place?
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Enjoy your gaming. Basically, I'm reminding you. I'm also not going to stop you. I don't care. Enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls. I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW. When you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. Everything will be the way it used to be.
Uh-huh.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments,
Hey, no. It was supposed to keep going.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you.
Metal.
I still try to see you.
How'd they
The
ever
life we
get
had. In the eyes of the people out there.
World.
I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is...
You.
You. Zero Dawn to turn this around? Whatever the hell that is.
Okay, one sec. Okay, I am back. I was just telling my wife a little bit about where I was. So yeah, I do think that this is probably end game for the main game. But I honestly do not know. I don't really watch other people's playthroughs of stuff. And I don't go looking at walkthroughs. Unless the game itself gives me a percentage, I literally do not know for sure. Do I think it probably is the end game of the main game? Yeah, I think so. But do I know? No, I don't. Okay, go down again, I guess. Whee! Oh, and I did play it through Frozen Wild a little bit, which is the reason why. Take a look at this. I can modify my speed. So yeah, my spear does more damage. I actually had to raid an Air Force hangar to do that. Which I think is pretty funny. Basically, you take over. You go into an Air Force hangar and you find a weapon rail from an from like an F-22 or whatever, and you put it onto your spear. That's what I did.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
Guess that means no power.
These
Okay.
wires must run to the power source.
Okay. Brings us back to the beginning of the game, right? Aha, look at those over there. Hololocks. And again, to be clear, I know nothing about what I'm doing here. I have never been here before. I have not looked up any guides. I have not watched any playthroughs. I am shooting from the hip, as they say.
Interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
That might be a good idea.
Useful information.
Secure encryption import with holographic display. Shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Might need to go down there. One sec.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Okay, I'm gonna need to replay that. But yeah.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot?
Goes like this.
Bird flies north in summer,
North
east
summer.
in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect
Yeah,
to hear
I'm just gonna
nature
take a
poetry from
screenshot of that,
horses
I
like the
think.
GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer. East in spring, west in fall, and south in winter.
Okay, there we go. Got a screenshot of
Expect
that.
to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you?
Mike the
As
GT
usual,
Tech,
I
did
defy
ya?
expectations.
Christian Port. Okay. Consult GI Tech. Or GT Tech, but yeah. Okay. Geothermal flies north in summer. So, let's see here. Summer, spring, west, fall. Summer, spring, fall, winter. So, do we say summer is the start? So, north. Okay, that is north. East and spring. West and fall. And south in winter.
3 power lines.
There you go.
Resources. That makes 1.
That makes 1. Okay then. I mean, that was the easy one, I'm assuming, because it had one just right there telling us. Secure Christian port with holographic display. Shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Wait, secure Christian port data shows required settings for nearby hololock. Oh, I see. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Up, up, down, down. I think that's what it's telling me.
That's 2. 1 more.
Okay. It shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Oh, okay. It's up, up, down, left, right.
Okay, that did it.
Okay,
Sounds like that did it.
got it. Ah, got it. Like I said, I'm shooting from the hip here, and I got it. Yeah. Da 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 da. Okay. So we have power back again. So let's keep going. Ah. You see, I most played in Assassin's Creed, and Assassin's Creed R2 is the thing that you press to do the free running stuff. So I press R2 by accident times, and then I do a full spear attack. Oops. Yeah, now we have power to the store. Whee!
Tools being used. And voices. More clips. Must be another way in.
Ancient Armory. Oh, did I just get another thing? Ah, okay. I think I just got another battery. Yeah, I still got another power cell. Okay, good to know. I'm staying with the Great Forge right now, but yeah. Oh shit, there's people out here! There's people! Ah! Yeah, the sniper. Slug. I kind of like seeing the cultist sniper just kind of leaning back. Before I do anything, I'm going to try and mark the rest of them. But yeah.
I'm alright. They're not looking for answers. Just
where's that shot from?
Where's that shot from? Down here? You don't know where I am? Not here? Not me? You guys come up here, you're gonna have a very bad surprise for you coming for you. Actually, let's make it a really bad surprise. You really want to get up here? Have fun. I'll be waiting for you with a heavy arrow after you hit the blast flare. Uh-huh. Yeah, you got eyes on me, but can you get to me? Fuck you.
I will teach you to live.
I mean, gave us death very gun, but yeah, you guys could not handle me at
I'll
this.
take this.
Love that. I mean, actually, when you guys noticed me, I started panicking a little bit. I was like, wait, I got the first thing. Tripcaster,
I think
eat my ass. Eat my ass. Oh, it's the scrapper. No, I'm good with that. I'm good with scrapper. He's still gonna die, but I'm good with it. It's dead. Now that was satisfying. That was satisfying. Just killing each of them as they came up with a freaking trap. That was nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's like, yeah. How else are you gonna get to me, biatch?
Got too much already.
I'm convinced that there's things to make you rappel down. The intention to make you rappel down is to make sure that you don't get to keep the cool weapons. I mean, water will do that too. But you know what I'm saying, right? And I'm quite glad that I actually decided to say, screw this, when I realized I had 16 Ridgewood, that I actually bought something like 400 Ridgewood. I think that was a really good choice, considering where I was going. I mean, typically it hasn't been an issue, because I could just harvest it. But going into these caves, dang, I think that was almost prescient, because I was not thinking about that when I did it. I was just like, oh shit, I'm down to 60. Okay, let's buy for the first time in almost the entire game. There you go.
Thanks
Audio,
for the
I
mails,
guess.
you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
I'm really concerned about what exactly Zero Dawn is.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments, getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona
Imagine
Morale.
if this is what
Unit
she
morale
actually went
continues to
into
be adversely
their first time.
impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
I want to say, what exactly is Project Zero Dawn?
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it really is.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session.
Ouch.
So I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where
This
or when
has
you're
to be
fighting.
Endgame.
But when the VTOLs go over,
It
all
has
the
to
kids
be.
run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
It has to be. I can't see this being anything but Endgame, honestly. But I don't know. I really don't know. Use the console. I'm gonna look around first. I'm told. Actually, one sec. I need to share this thought with my wife first. So what I was saying to my wife is that I've got a little bit of oppositional defiant disorder here because it tells me to access the console. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'm like, yeah, I've got to look around first. Eh.
I'd have to ditch something.
And by the way, that's part of why I actually use some of those some of those health potions. Because I kind of assumed that I would find some more before the end of that. Okay, and now I'm going to use the console, because that looks like a whole new area to explore.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
What, you thought? What, you thought I thought it was flat?
Across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Yes, Zero Dawn. Zero Dawn. Does that sound pleasant to you?
Should have brought a cart. These will keep.
Yay. Medicine pouch is full. Woohoo! And that's a huge supply crate. Oh god. What is this?
The eclipse. Tampering with a metal devil.
Is this a new Deathbringer?
Watch out!
Oh, is it this thing? Is it something that births Deathbringer? No, that's scary. Oh god.
Another Kopish. And this one can move.
I was meant to be all stealthy and shit. And what? What? The fuck just happened there? Seriously, I think it just knocked me off my perch. I think that's what happened. But is that what just happened? I want to know. Inquired Waynes want to know. Did I just die because I was knocked off my perch, or did it actually do something to blow my head off? I am not sure. Because I will admit, I missed with my sharp shot. That was my bad. But, what?
Another Kopish. And this one can move.
Oh, falling down. No, that is something. Okay, that's the death. I get that. So now, I wonder if I actually do the thing where I knock 2 arrows and kill it. Does it stay dead? Stealth? That's what. Now that's what I got to know. Don't really need to do more stuff with tripcasters and shit. Woohoo!
Another Kopish. And this one can move.
Aha! Doing the 2 at a time. That works. Okay then. Maybe not. I mean, maybe not, but yeah. But that saved me from the machine, but it did save me from the others. I see. I think I see how to do this. Even if I do, even if I die this time, I think I see. Damn! I figured that right in the middle of the same fight. Okay. Now, I don't know if this wins. I don't know. This is the end of it. I actually bet it isn't, but damn, I think that was the Deathbringer that was supposed to be the thing that makes everyone bow before it. There's much more machine battles in the main story than human fighting. I don't know about lava exploitation, but I honestly think that there is not all that much human involved here, but that might be because I've honestly, every time that they've brought the human in part into it, I've found it to be trivial. If you bring the humans in, I'm like, okay, I pick you off. You die. So maybe it's just that I just have taken them out too quickly for me to really give it credence. You don't like what where you slowly explore labs, just find the voice clips with lore. You don't like lore. So if you had your way, there would be no lore in anything. And I say to that, bite me. That would be your perfect world. For me, I like being able to get lore or in a way that lets me just fast forward through it and just read it at my pace. Which also means that there is going to be a stream where I'm going to be going through all the stuff that I've not read. You do get that, right? You do get that. I made you scared of the word lore? At the point that I made you scared of the word lore, this game had already been made. And I'm pretty sure you probably had, I don't know for sure, but I'm betting that you probably had already beaten it. But I don't know this for sure. But, dude, you know I like lore. And it's not just in games. And a lot of games, you can actually skip through it. You went out and celebrated because they canceled Acolyte Season 2? Yeah. Do you remember when you were fantasizing about the fact that I was not immediately hating on it with the trailers? And I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested. and you're like, yay! Then I watched some of it, and I was like, okay, it's not that bad. And then you're like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. Cancel Acolyte. I was actually less extreme than you were. That was funny. I mean, to me at least. And now, search the war room. Never watched a single Star Wars show. I wonder what your opinion on it. That's all. Yet, you had an opinion on Acolyte that was different from mine. So, how did you have a... If you never watched a single Star Wars TV show, you just wonder about my opinion on it, and that's all. How did you get a different opinion on it than I did? My opinion was, I'm bored now. I'm stopping watching. And your opinion was, it must die. Oh, okay. So this actually doesn't go against what you're saying. You don't watch a single Star Wars TV show. You wonder my opinion on it. That leaves out that you're also watching other people's opinions on the Star Wars shows. I'm assuming that that's what's missing here. And I actually think that that is irresponsible. If you're going to have an opinion on a show, you should at least give it a try. Yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much that you did that, but in the time that it took you to watch those 20 Acolyte reviews, you probably could have watched, at the very least, the same amount of Acolyte that I did, episodes 1 through 3. I think I might have even got through 4. Definitely through 3. But in that time, you could have watched the same amount that I watched, and you could have made your own opinion. You realize that, right? So you could have actually had an original opinion, as opposed to an opinion on other people's opinions. That's part of why I watched Acolyte myself. Because I wanted my own opinion. Activate holo projector.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr.
Dude, you didn't just go, oh, if it is something's bad, I don't bother watching. You actually went, I hate Acolyte. They are causing everything to be terrible, bad, and everything. You didn't just say, I don't want to watch. You actually did say, what the hell are they doing? I hate it. And I hate what they're doing. No, you didn't just decide it was bad. You should watch it. You should have watched it yourself, dude. Not saying you need to watch all of it, but at the point that you told me that it disgusted you to turn out your stomach, I think it was one episode past where I'd watched. You could have watched up to there, and then you could have actually made your decision and been disgusted all by yourself without the reviews. And note, I didn't even make any reviews. The reason why I didn't make any reviews was because it was meh. It actually wasn't from episode 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 4. I forget if it's 3 or 4 that I stopped at. It wasn't that bad. It was just fucking boring. That's all the Acolyte was. Acolyte was just fucking boring, dude. The people who were talking about how terrible it was, at that point at least, I mean, it sounds like later it just kind of really jumped the shark. Yes, I went to see Phineas and Ferb because Phineas and Ferb was actually fun. You're not wrong about why I watched Phineas and Ferb. But do you realize that the part of the reason why I started watching Acolyte, I mean, I started watching it because after the first trailers, I thought it might be interesting. But then I was hearing about how insanely bad it was going to be. And I was like, okay, I got to be here for this. And then I'm going to do my review to talk about how terrible it was. Then I watched it and I was just like, but it wasn't that bad. It was just boring. And the things that people are saying really wasn't that bad. And then Phineas and Ferb came out, and I'm much more interested in watching Phineas and Ferb than the boringness of this, because I actually wanted to see it the insane cringe. So do you forget that I love watching cringe? I actually love watching cringe. Cringe is fun to watch. Do you forget this about me? I love watching cringe. Acolyte was not even cringe. It was just boring at that point. And I wanted to make an honest reaction to Acolyte. That would get me views. I admit this. I wanted to get views, but I'm not willing to be dishonest. I could have said, oh my god, this was so terrible. But I watched it, I was like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't good. It just wasn't bad. It was boring. It was cringe. It was terrible. That's what I wanted to watch it for. At that point, I was wanting to watch it for how bad it could be. God, that group chat seemed passionate about Star Wars? Yeah. And you have no idea what the other chat that I'm in would look like to you as well. Because if you think the guys in that group chat I added you to are passionate about Star Wars, you have no idea about other chats that I'm in. One in particular. They consider me to be... They don't actually consider me to be an apologist, but they do actually consider me to be the mild opinion. I am the mild opinion in one of my group chats. Think about that. So, yeah. But honestly, if I were trying to milk everything to help my channel, I could have milked this. I actually know how to spun the Acolyte and to have pandered to all that stuff. But it would not have been being honest to who I am. Does that make any sense? I could have spun it easily. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But honestly, I watched it, I was like, okay, fine. And so, Acolyte wasn't good. One way or the other. Acolyte sucked. To me, it sucks. It wasn't even good enough to get me angry. All it did was it bored me. Yes. And honestly, when first episode, I was watching it hoping to get it happy feelings. After that, I was hoping to get something to the level of the Riva thing that you're saying there. The first episode had me thinking that might have been happening. I was annoyed with the original battle. I might even go back and do something with that because, trust me, I did not like that first battle. But I was trying to give it faith. I wanted to give it a chance to actually do good. First episode did not do great. I had issues, but I was like, okay, I'm trying to give it a chance. Then after that, everything was boring. And have you noticed that you're talking to the NetCat who is... I am ADD. I'm ADD as fuck. The worst thing you can do to me is be boring. And what I will give Kenobi is that Kenobi was not boring. Kenobi was not boring. And I really need to spend time editing that. Oh shit. I've got a 2-week vacation next week. Not next week, but next month. I'm going to edit my Kenobi review. This is it. You serious? Are you serious? This is a surprise to you? And yeah, I have ADD. My psychiatrist said it's one of the strongest he's seen. The thing is that it's not comorbid with anything else. And that includes hyperactivity, by the way. My official diagnosis is ADHD without hyperactivity. You know what that actually reads out as? Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder without hyperactivity. Fuck off. Don't be sorry to hear it. I've known that I've had ADD since middle school. And I've known that it's been pretty strong since then. I learned that it was extremely strong after I was an adult, talking to my psychiatrist. But it's not actually comorbid with anything else. And like I said, it's not even comorbid with hyperactivity. Which is one of the reasons why I really hate the term ADHD. I'm sorry. I have attention deficit disorder. Attention deficit disorder with hyperactivity is a separate, are two diagnoses. But you fuckers decide to make it one diagnosis, which means that I have to have a separate diagnosis that says I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder without hyperactivity disorder. Fuck that. Sorry. Sorry. It's a hot button. It's a hot button. The DSM actually changed their things. When I was originally diagnosed, I was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder. And then after I'd been diagnosed, years after that, they decided that they had to mush ADD with hyperactivity into ADHD. So those of us who actually just have ADD have to now be called ADHD without hyperactivity. Why don't we call a person who has ADD with depressive disorder ADDD? Attention deficit depressive disorder. Or a person who has attention deficit disorder with anxiety disorder. ADAD, attention deficit anxiety disorder. Fuck that. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. I have no problem with anyone knowing that I have attention deficit disorder. None whatsoever. And when I say anyone, when I apply for employment, I actually am open and say I have ADD. I will say that I have ADD loud and proud. I don't blame anyone for not doing that. But for myself, I am loud and proud that I have ADD. I'm medicated, and my medication and it handles my issues. And my ADD gives me abilities that others don't have. The ability to hyperfocus. And when medicated, I can hyperfocus on need. And the ability to actually you see everything around me, even though it may be detrimental at times, but I can still see everything else around me and react better than others might. I have multiple thought processes going on in my head at one time. Like 5. And I'm not just saying that they're different personalities. I'm saying that they're running at the same time. They can actually comment on and proofread and check each of the others. And they happen at the same time. That is my ADD. I am ADD loud and proud.
Beck has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her. No, it's just...
Oh, God.
My God. Maybe take this discussion offline. There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That
can only be paid in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator.
I can hyper-focus on command, dude. As long as I've got my meds. If I don't have my meds, I hyper-focus on accident. On the stupidest little shit. If I'm not on my meds, I will stupidly focus on arranging in my figurines on a shelf, and I'll be hyper focused on that, or something else similarly stupid. My meds let me kind of choose when I do the hyper focusing. When I'm not on them, oh dear Lord, yeah. I'll be focusing on the stupidest little shit. And someone like me is hyper-focusing. Anyone can come up around me and do practically whatever they want. Not practically, not exactly everything wherever they want. And they'll scare the shit out of me the moment I realize that they're there. Now, the same thing will happen when I intentionally hyper-focus, but it won't be hyper-focusing on rearranging the figures on the deck of the Titanic. It'll be in reading the book I really want to read. It'll be in programming encoding the program that I want to program. And that can happen as well. Attention deficit is a really bad way to put it, but that's the way that it's called. It's more attention allocation disorder. And it still is attention deficit, because even if you're putting all your attention on one thing, then you have made a deficit of your attention elsewhere. Or you can have your attention allocated everywhere, which means that you're spastic and you don't have your attention on any one thing. And yeah, both of them are problems. They are the extremes. So it's more of an attention allocation disorder as opposed to attention deficit. But technically, you could say deficit on both of the things that I just described. And that is my entire life. But a person with ADD, and there may be other people that can do this, like I was mentioning about having the 5 if threads in my head that are all working in parallel. I don't know anyone else. I don't know anyone who does not also diagnose as having ADD as talking about having those threads in their head, like I talk about. But others may. But there are actual very positive things to come from having ADD. But just like most positive things, especially if we're talking about computer games and stuff, you get a positive thing, you get a negative thing that goes along with it. There are negative things that go along with ADD. And yeah, would I want to not have ADD if you could give me a magical genie wish to make my ADD go away? I'd say go. No, go away. I want to have it. But would I want to have my ADD without having control over it? That's a different question. With having control over it, I'm very happy to have it. Without, I don't know. I think I'd still want to have it, because I don't think that having it gone would be worth losing what it gave me. But at that point, it's more of a -1 +1. But with something that helps me control it, it's more of a -2. It's more of a +2 -1, maybe even a +3 -1. If we're putting it in terms of games. So yeah. But you want to talk to me about ADHD versus ADD? I have large issues with the term ADHD having become the default term for it. And I hate it. Despise it. In case you didn't notice.
Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder. Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it.
Oh, no problem, Sayu. And if you're going to lunch, there's a decent chance I won't be streaming when you're back. But, yeah. But this also gives you an idea, a better idea about me than you might have before. And I'm thinking that even though I'm streaming this, I might download this stream and just kind of edit some of this out. Not so much because I mind this discussion coming out, but I think I might like this gameplay to be a little bit more streamlined. But I actually thought you knew some of this. I thought I'd actually mentioned some of this before. But if you didn't know this gives you a better idea. And it might give you a better idea about why I shotgun things a bit more than I do at times. Not a bit more than I do at times. And that shotgun games, like, I want to do this. I want to do this now. I want to do this now. I want to do this now. That literally is part of my ADD just running rampant. And I do let my ADD run rampant at times. And by choosing the games that I want to play has a lot to do with that. But anyway, have fun. Have a good lunch. Oh, and by the way, even if I do pull this stream down so that I can re-edit it to make it flow a bit better, I am not going to pull the stream down itself. I'm going to leave the stream up one way or the other. I just may edit it to flow a bit better. If that makes sense.
And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one.
Show them what the trigger is.
And point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight
for.
Zero
Dawn.
The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the Swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something.
Something.
Consider
the alternative.
Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Count on it. Okay. And Sobek,
What is that?
If I'm remembering correctly, that's her mom. Oof. Yeah. That's her mom. Ow.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now
Glad
we just
to be-
need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the citadel. The
The
palace,
palace
of
at
Sunfall.
Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Karja. Not exactly convenient.
Lovely.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too.
Hades will
He'll issue
too.
another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
And that's
So, disable
why...
their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place. Each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades. A whole
I'll do
network.
network of that.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances.
Silence is not a person.
Alright, so is
I'm
there
pretty
some
sure
way to cut the web
Silence
down?
is another AI.
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes. There is a way.
I don't believe
point in the network.
that Silence
I'll send
is
location data to your
actually a human.
there, and I'll be in touch when you
The
cross more
moment
directions.
I met him, I was pretty damn sure. Morgoth, are you telling me I'm right? Ah. And that almost makes me be like, you know, I should get stuck. I shouldn't have gotten that. I should have gotten an. I'm not going to be upset because I did that. But it's like, But yeah. Because that's why you want leader strike. Because I was actually thinking, and to be honest, like, you know, the machine stuff in the majority of the game makes more sense. But to have this stuff over here as 6 levels, basically, for as little as humans come in, it's gotta be due to the actual stuff that's happening. So yeah. Also,
super weapon did Elizabeth make?
Hi Morgoth.
She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
One sec though, because I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Hi, Morgoth. Honestly, I am about to go to the bathroom, though, so just want you to know that I am still here. Just Yeah. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Okay. For a moment, apparently the dial got moved down on the on the headphones. I was like, oh, I don't hear a thing. It's like, okay, there it is. Okay, now first thing, since I'm back in the wilds, before I do anything else, I am re-upping my medicine pouch. That is the first thing I am doing. Sorry, that is what I am doing. Okay. Even if I cannot fast travel to do it, I will do it. Just saying.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here?
Oh, that's why it is. That's where it is.
This
I have
should
to
be
get down
quite
from
alright.
here. Never mind. It's going to be swinging down. Whee! Hi. Whee! And this is why why it wouldn't let you. Oh, oh, and that's exactly why it wouldn't let you. Because as you're going, you need to actually be able to switch between tracks. Understood. Your demo better keep me up here. Okay. Of course I did. Go.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Ah, this should be quite the ride.
Question is how to switch between the tracks. Ah, but I got the way to switch. There we go. Aha! Between the way to switch. I still died, but I did get the way to switch. Like Sonic Adventure. Yeah, except for the fact that I did not play Sonic. Nah. Because I play better games.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here?
I'm literally just joking around with that, by the way. Damn it. I actually meant to transfer to another one right there. That was not my intention to survive without getting. But I mean, if it works, I guess. Hi. That was not my that was not my intention there. Ah. By the way, I actually randomly came across the account of the guy who does is Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and that guy's awesome. Just saying. Dr. Doofenshmirtz's YouTube channel, and apparently he's on TikTok. That guy's awesome. Woo! So yeah, I survived. Not in the epic way to come down, I guess, but I survived. Would have been much cooler to have come down going wee wee wee, but yeah, that didn't happen. I came down one, and then I came down and almost died, and was able to walk it off. I walked it off though. I walked it off. I did walk it off. It's important to know I walked it off. I am thinking that I should get strike from below to get leader strike, but I'm not sure if I get leader strike soon enough for whatever the fuck it is that I'm going to be dealing with in here. Just saying. I mean, I could do enough other stuff. Oh, that's not even in. Oh, that's the sun. That's the Sun Palace. Oh, I see. That's way down there. Yikes. Yikes. But yeah, I'm still saying what I'm saying. I'm getting my medicine back. Die, turkey.
Tasty.
And is the turkey the one that gives me the medicine? No. But the turkey does give me fatty meat, which lets me craft potions. Bony meat does too, just to be clear. Is the open world small? Look at this open world, dude. I started out down here. I think this this is where I started. This was the tutorial, and this was the tutorial area, which actually felt pretty big at the beginning. Then You got up to here, and here, and eventually, after a lot of shit, you got over to here. And then after that, you still had all of this shit over here, and up here, and over here, and over here, over here, over here, and, well, I suppose not over here, because up here, I think, is where the Frozen Wild is. But the open world is actually really freaking big. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm actually trying to say that it's actually, the open world is actually really open. That's what I'm trying to say. And they opened the world up to you a little bit at a time, and then they gave you a floodgate. And that's what I'm trying to say. They gave you a floodgate, but they didn't give you the floodgate immediately. And I think that was good that they didn't. That's what I'm trying to say. What's that? Current or past? This is a different question. Because to my understanding, when you talk about Assassin's Creed, for example, I'm not actually, it was Ubisoft with them for the original Assassin's Creed. This is going to affect my answer. Because, to my understanding, Ubisoft was not always as bad as they are currently. And I think Ubisoft was there with Assassin's Creed when it started, but I'm not sure. So, I'm going to look. Because as far as I remember, Ubisoft was there for the first Assassin's Creed, and they used to be good, if I'm remembering correctly with that, but they became bad, and I'm not joking. Assassin's Creed and the first ones, and then I also really liked Assassin's Creed 3. There was Assassin's Creed, then there was Assassin's Creed with Ezio, and then there was Assassin's Creed when they did the Revolutionary War. Those were great. And Assassin's Creed Black Flag kicked fucking ass. Okay, you're saying current? No. And it tried to play Assassin's Creed. I don't think it was was it Valhalla? I think it was Valhalla, wasn't it? The most current Assassin's Creed I tried to play, and you can actually go back on my channel and see my aborted attempts to play that game. And I think that my parting in things that I had to say about it was, how was this Assassin's Creed? They're having me just stage a fucking raid on an encampment. How is this an assassin? No. No. And even without that, I was just bored. Why am I doing this? I'm bored. And I got that over the last two games as well. Assassin's Creed is not a game, in my opinion, that lends well to the leveling mechanic. Don't make an empty open world for Assassin's Creed. No. Assassin's Creed is, you want a tight mechanic on what you're doing with the assassinating, and have a tight mechanic on the stuff. You can still have a largish world, because even in the original Assassin's Creed games, Unity. One sec. I forget which each one of the Assassin's Creed is. That's part of the problem, in my opinion. They kind of blend into each other. But which one was Unity? And I'm looking it up, so you can answer, but I'm also looking it up for myself. Ah, that one. Assassin's Creed Unity. That's the one that was in the time period of being the more Renaissance. Yeah, in Paris. I liked it, but when I say I liked it. I didn't love it. In my opinion, that may have been where they started going downhill. It was not bad, and I still really did like it, but it had problems. It was also the first one that, even after I was able to start getting into Assassin's Creed, that I was not able to play because I didn't have a system that could play it. So there was a yearning to be able to play it, if that makes any sense. But when I got to play it, there was as disappointment that I remember having. And that's what I'm saying. You're saying Union, Syndicate. I forget which one was which. Unity was one was one there. But we talk about Unity, Syndicate. We forget which. Maybe not we. I forget which one came first. And I almost wonder if that's on purpose. If that makes any sense at all. Black Flag was one of my favorites. I think I really like Rogue too. But Black Flag and Rogue were the ones that I remember liking the most. Oh crap! London with the twins. I was thinking of that. That's what I was thinking of with Unity. The twins is what I was thinking of. I'm not sure. There's actually a possibility I have not played Unity. To be honest with you, I was thinking of Syndicate when you were saying Unity. I may not have actually played that one. May have missed that one actually. No. I have no interest in playing Star Wars Outlaws. Never have. And after seeing what they've tried to do with price points and stuff, no. Don't at this point either. But I literally didn't have any interest in it before any of that. Someone wants to give me money specifically to buy it, to play it, maybe. But I'm not sure I even want to spend my time on it, to be honest. Even if we're doing it for free. I mean, you've seen how hard I can and have with playing a game that I already own. Just because I have a game doesn't mean that I'm gonna get time to play. It actually has to be something that makes me want to play it. I mean, I was just explaining to Soyu about my ADD, right? I mean, frankly, I thought he'd already known about my ADD. That being a surprise to him was a surprise to me. But okay.
I'll tuck that away.
And I actually just shared that with my wife, and she was like, "Oh God, how did he not know? He must be the world's worst troll." That was literally what she just said. How could he? How could he be a good troll and not have known that you have ADD? That's one thing that Antlers just said. Oh shit! It's a shell walker! Ah! I mean, this isn't exactly proof of my ADD, but I mean, it's evidence. Because I really wasn't paying attention to exactly where I was. Nah. But no, I literally have zero interest in playing in Outlaws. I honestly do not see any reason why I should be interested in it, and why I should be interested in playing it. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of like, oh, screw it. I'm just gonna go over here to Sunfall and go, ah! But on the other hand, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should do other stuff first. You know what I mean? And actually, I could go to the Frozen Wilds and do other stuff first, but also I am literally over leveled. So really, fill up my medicine pouches, go kill it. I suppose that would be the other thing I should do. Maybe. I've also got other games that are on my list, and that sounds like you're trying to distract me. I mean, if I was even just a little bit further behind in this game, I'd be like, dude, you try to distract me again? Because how do you think that I got this far in this game without beating it? I kept on getting distracted by things like that. But like, okay, I'm playing this game. Ooh, shiny! Then I go play it. Then I come back, I start from the beginning. Ooh, shiny! And one of the things that I stated when doing this game was that, and not just this game, I'm trying to be a lot better about not doing that, especially on stream. That I pick things to play, and I will play them to completion. I am going to go back to the Final Fantasy game, by the way. I have not abandoned it. But I'm trying not to do the thing where I pick the game up and I play it for a bit and then I go, ooh, shiny. I'm trying not to do that. Because that is really easy for me to do. And I'm trying not to do that. Again, that's the ADD thing. And I'm trying not to do that. And, ooh, that's a bandit camp up there, isn't it? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you remember when I mentioned it, but I have gotten all of the cauldrons. But that's a bandit camp. And humans in this game. I can kill humans. Humans are easy. At least the basic humans are easy. It's like get more... Yeah, exactly. You get more interested in a different game. That's exactly it. Yeah, it's not getting bored of a game. 100%. And that's why when people, including you, are like, well, why did you stop playing Jedi Survivor? Because I got distracted by something else that looked cool. And that's literally what happened. But then when I come back to wanting to play Jedi Survivor, I do have this thing where I really hate coming back in late into a game. Not just because I don't remember where I was story-wise, but also I don't remember where I was as finger-wise in remembering the controls. So when I come back, it means I come back at level 1. And that's why that happened with Jedi Survivor, and that is what happened with this exact game right here. Jedi Survivor and this and Jedi Survivor had the same thing happen to it. And that's why, just like I beat Jedi Survivor finally, that's what I'm doing here. And in this one, I'm going to beat it. And also, I'm liking this enough that I'm going to beat the Frozen Wilds. And can't believe someone tipped you off about Bode. I forget who tipped me off about Bode. I forget exactly who it was. But somebody did. But whoever it was, they didn't do it on purpose. I'm pretty sure that they thought that I already knew. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that they thought that I actually knew already. That's what I think it actually was. I'm pretty damn sure they did not intend to do it. Because whoever it was, when I was like, what? They really started backtracking really hard. It was too late, obviously, but... I honestly don't... I think that they knew... I think that they thought that I knew. I'm actually pretty convinced of that, honestly. Because when what? The response was, what? So, yeah. Oh, there's no broadheads over here? Ah, dang. Well, I guess I'm gonna go up. Die, boar.
Good meat.
And actually, this is the things I want to know. Carry capacity. I need one more raccoon skin. I don't really care about the outfit satchel. Rattler ammo pouch, I don't care too much, but a fishbone probably is not that hard to get. Okay, 2 more fish bones. 3 fish bones. And a raccoon skin. Okay, I'm just gonna motherfucking get myself a raccoon skin. The Acolyte game was really popular. Yeah, that's trolling. That's trolling. That's trolling, dude. Not a bad troll, but that's trolling. No, 2 boars went down to 2 regular arrows. Raccoon! It gets 2 arrows. It died. Doesn't mean it's gonna give me what I wanted, but it means that it went down. Ooh, a raccoon skin. Did it actually get me the one I wanted? I think it did. Did it? It did. So fish skin, fish bone, fish bone, fish bone. And that makes sense because I really have not spent that much time in killing fish. But now, yeah. Outfit, I don't care. Rattler, don't care. Tear Blaster, don't care much. Ropecaster, don't care much. Okay. I have literally upgraded everything that I actually kind of care about. Yeah! Well, yeah, some of this might be a problem because I kind of sold some of this. Yeah. But yeah. I now have 12 potions along with everything else. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I kind of wanted a mount, but that's part of why I've been considering the skill tree that lets me call a fucking mount. So I have 2, and that would be 6, which means I need 4 more skill points to get that if I don't put it anywhere else. I don't regret the fast reload, though. Bite me. Okay, we're in water. I know that I was just saying I don't care about in water, but yeah, never mind. Okay, that's not even water, but that's a rat. Bite me. Oh, you open a graphics and design shop? Cool. Anything I can do to help? Cause you've got some good stuff. I honestly don't know what you're selling, but I also know what you're capable of. You're capable of good shit. So, I'm on board with that. Open. Bandit camp. Here we go. And there's probably the other guy around here who's available to help me, but I don't know where the fuck he is. Okay. Yeah, definitely send me a link, and I won't share your personal info, but make sure that you know what I shouldn't share, okay? Oh, that's a freaking scarecrow. That's a scarecrow. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a scarecrow. Because it doesn't show up on this. At first I was thinking, no, maybe it might be too far out, but there's other things that are really far out that are showing up.
I can feel the ground softening up.
I always love seeing the ones with the little skull over the top of it. And it's like, oh, yeah, lovely. You down. You went that way. And none of you know where I came from, so yeah. You be scared all you like. But I'm not here. I mean,
looks like I'm clear.
I'm not sure what other really good ways there are to come up. Kind of feel like I have to come up one way or the other. But I kind of like to have. Okay, it does kind of look like they're mostly off. So yay. Okay, now it looks like we're to the front gate, which is awesome. I guess. I mean, the size is like, yay. But it looks like one of the things I took out was the sniper, so yeah.
Jumpy every time you see a cloud.
Wasn't expecting that.
Die. Ah, fuck me.
Pay attention, I'm shooting here.
And this could be where I die. There we go.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Because one thing that I do like is that they don't just recruit more enemies. When you're coming at something like this, they actually have the enemies that are there. And they're there, and they'll fuck with you. Don't get me wrong, they'll swarm you. But if you do something like this, they'll be like, what the fuck's going on? Mm-hmm. And I don't like the fact that they seem to go back to we don't know nothing. Because I've seen some other games where you can't bring them back down out of the level 1 alertness because they know something's happening. But I do like that just because you've taken out some things and they've seen a problem, that they don't stay in heightened alertness forever. I like that. Yeah, I like that. So yay. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. I mean, I may die, and that's fine if I do, but I'm not intending to. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Eh. And that's why I already tagged all of them.
You're giving up.
Ooh. Okay, let's try this again. And over here, there's another road up. And I get that. But that was like, okay, that's another known road. And so why is that another one that I should be...
Rost always said.
I mean, yeah. Okay. But then when you do something like that, you do actually need to then hide. Because you pull one of those really good vantage points. And then someone else sees it. Doesn't mean that they see you, but they see that someone did it. You can't just do it with impunity.
Move along now.
Move along now. That's perfect. Move along now. Because that was one of the really good vantage points. Then you be patient. You see? That's where the prisoners are. Yeah. There's another one of you up there. So where are you walking to, dude? Okay, to be honest, he wasn't walking anywhere that I was going to be doing. Okay, you could die. You could die, dude. Okay, this guy's gonna die too.
Still sniffing around.
I killed one. It's still sniffing around. It's like, yeah, you died. Now they're sniffing around. Haha. I am still hidden, but yeah. Bite me. That guy.
Steady as a drumbeat.
That guy legitimately was like, yeah. I do like that. Honestly, I actually meant that to be 3 heavy arrows. Didn't realize it was 3 sharp shot arrows. I mean, that works too.
No room.
You know, the 3 sharp shot arrows works too. And it works for this better than what I was thinking of. Arr. Good night. Slug and you. Sayonara, adios. And wish me luck in my sharpshooting right now. Because, yeah. I'm probably overdoing it. Honestly, I am probably overdoing this. I hit one. Oops. That's the problem. If one doesn't die, that's worse. If you kill him, that's great. But apparently he didn't die. Shit. At least that's the way I see that. And I think I just did that.
Tell me when you see something.
One's dead. But that's when they're in the hunt. Oh, maybe that. I mean, if someone dies in the hunt, I know I would accentuate the hunt. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's supposed to be a little bit more about the AI than I realized. Yep, headshot kill. That's a shot I might not have made otherwise. Fuck.
No one here.
That's right, down here. And that gives me an idea. Maybe the shock traps are and the traps in general are better used against humans. Because I've always been like, but using them against machines. But maybe against humans that might work better. But I think I'm just going to say sayonara for the outline right now. But yeah. See you tomorrow. And tomorrow I will be probably ending the main run of Horizon Zero Dawn. When I say the main run, I do intend to finish the expansion. And then after that, I'm actually very interested in the sequel. So, yeah. Horizon will probably keep going for quite a while. So, yeah. Anyway, good night. Good night.